Welcome to my last video in the series towards the PNPT certification exam. My next review is going to be the review of that PNPT certification, so keep your eyes out for that video. The final course I took as part of this journey was the External Pentest Playbook course by TCM Academy. Again, before we get started, I am a TCM security content creator, but this course was paid for using my own money, and I was not given any special discounts or incentives beyond those given to the general public. So with that, let's get through this course review. The external pentest playbook materials are really quite short. It's only a 5-hour course. You can see my notes here were only really 5 sections. I have a cheat sheet there at the bottom, a couple of checklists, different strategies and notes and stuff like that were part of this course. The lab setup, there's not really any lab setup here, but Heath does provide a checklist for an external pentest playbook. I think that can be very valuable for you to take and make it into your own. It does have some basics on the things that you should be checking, the types of things you should be looking for. So the checklist is definitely valuable. And also, a lot of different types of attacks are discussed or demoed. A lot of times throughout the course, he actually shows the attack after it's written in the report, right? And he highlights the attack, shows the different kinds of things that you could do, and also there are a few demos of the attacks, but again, there's not really a direct lab component to this course. So the course overall is just 5 hours of video content. It does cover a pretty thorough process for an external pen test, the things you should be looking for, emails, email portals, login portals, Office 365 portals, websites, subdomains, all that kind of stuff. It covers a large variety of attacks and also covers a few different types of reports with real world results. So he actually takes you through some reports, shows you their findings, and anonymizes the client. So it's pretty interesting from that point of view. The cost is $30 USD, often with coupons. I will say that this one probably has the least value of all the TCM Academy courses that I reviewed so far, just because it's really short, right? So the pros and cons, just to make this really quick, simple. If you're looking for a checklist specifically for external pen testing, if you are already a professional penetration tester, I might recommend this course just to get that checklist of items, right? It does show a variety of attacks and discusses kind of how your thought process should change a little bit from an external pen test point of view. And it does demo a few attacks, but again, you're not going to get specific lab time. You're not going to be able to execute these specific attacks, but it just does kind of walk you through the different things you can think about and the different things that you might see on an engagement. So the cons there, of course, no lab component, and I would say that this course can really be finished in a day or less. You can finish this thing in a weekend, right? So when it comes to thinking about where the value of your money goes, just keep that in mind. If you're looking at paying $30 for this course, it may or may not be worth it, depending on what you're looking to do. If you're looking for the PNPT certification, I do recommend that you take this course just to round out your knowledge, but otherwise, if you're just looking for things to learn, I think there's a lot of different places you can go where your money would be better well spent, right? So I do recommend it for just getting the holistic view, but I don't necessarily think I would spend $30 on this course just because it's so short, right? So wait for a coupon if you don't think that you need it, and otherwise, I mean, the course is okay, but not the greatest because we're lacking that lab component, and it's just a really quick watch, and it's really easy to just kind of blaze through this thing. If you find value in the checklist that is provided, that is one thing, but otherwise, I don't find this course to be necessary really for the PNPT or for your learning overall. I think you can find this same kind of stuff in write-ups on Medium as well as other sources if you just look hard enough, right? So with that in mind, thank you for watching. The next review will be that PNPT certification, so keep an eye out for that. See you next time.